Good morning, dear cadets. So, as you know, your balancing of chemical reaction is completely completed. Not only that one, information conveyed by balanced chemical equation, how to make balanced chemical equation more informative. All those things I have completed. Now, I am proceeding further. Now, I am in types of chemical reactions now. Okay. So, there are various types of chemical reactions. In the previous video also I have explained you combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, neutralization reaction, precipitation reaction and a redox reaction. So basically 7 types of reactions are there and one by one I will explain. Okay. So in the list first one is the combination reaction. So what do you mean by combination? So as its name itself suggests, combination means combining of 2 or more things together. So here just see, things are not there, chemical substances are there. Now how many types of chemical substances are there? Chemical substances may be elements, may be compound or may be elements and compound. So the combination reaction may be between combination between elements and elements, combination between compound and compound, combination between elements and compound. But always remember, in combination reaction, reactant may be more than one, but product will be one only. Single product will be formed. Let it be elements are combining, or compound and compound is combining, or elements and compound is combining. In all the condition, single product will be formed. Okay. So the reaction in which 2 or more elements or compound combine together to form single product. So just write down here, always single product is formed. Single product is formed. Single product is formed. Okay. So just try to understand. See the example. I have given you the example of burning of magnesium ribbon in air. So just see, magnesium, this is solid, air means O2, this is gas. Okay. Now you have to write the equation in more meaningful way only, because earlier you were not aware that how to make chemical equation more informative. Now you are aware that physical state should be mentioned just besides the symbol and chemical formulae of the compound. Okay. So S means solid, G means gas. Now arrow marks. So here just see, MgO, magnesium oxide. Write down here 2, write down here 2. Okay. So just see, now single product is formed or not? What is formed? Magnesium oxide, single product. Always single product is formed. So this is an example of combination reaction. And now just see, magnesium is also element, oxygen is also element. So this is the combination reaction between 2 elements. Combination reaction between 2 elements. That is called combination reaction between elements. Okay. So this is one of the example. Many other example can be written. Just see, H2 gas plus Cl2 gas. This is equal to 2HCl gas. Okay. Is there any problem here? Hydrochloric acid. This is also combination reaction only. Single product is only formed. What is formed? Single product is formed. Now some other example can also be written. Just see. This is calcium oxide, solid, plus H2O. This is liquid. And here what is there? Here CaOH whole twice. CaOH whole twice. What is this one? This is aqueous. AQ means short form of aqueous. So calcium hydroxide is formed. Now just see, what is the difference here? Just see, here elements and elements is combining, but here both are compound. Calcium oxide is compound, water is compound, and now they are forming the compound here. So try to understand here, this is the combination reaction between compound and compound. We can take combination reaction between elements and compound also. Okay, many are there, isn't it? So just try to understand. Suppose this one, see, CO gas, carbon monoxide, plus O2. So what is here? Just see, this reaction is balanced, no issue. Okay, now just see here, CO2, write down here 2, write down here 2. This is also G, gas. Okay, so just see, everything is balanced here. This is carbon dioxide. What is this one? Carbon dioxide. Okay, any problem here? Now just see, this is compound, but this is element. This is compound, this is element. So the combination reaction may be between element and element, may be between compound and compound, may be between elements and compound. Okay. Okay, so types of combination reaction we can classify into 3 categories. Combination between 2 elements, combination between 2 compound, and combination between elements and compound. So just see, combination between 2 elements, already I have given you the example. Just see, this is the only example, magnesium solid plus O2, this is equal to 2MgO solid. Okay, this is one of the example. Other example also you can write, H2 plus Cl2 equal to 2HCl. Okay, so this is the combination between 2 elements. Now combination between 2 compounds, just see, combination between 2 compounds, just see, this is calcium oxide, calcium oxide. You can do this activity also, already I have explained this activity. In the beaker you take calcium oxide, this is the chemical name of CaO. Actually its commercial name is quicklime. What is this one? Quicklime. Okay, what is this one? Quicklime. Now take in the beaker, add a little bit amount of water. So first of all, what you will see, hissing sound you will get, hissing sound. Okay, plus here water. So water is the liquid here, this is solid, quicklime. Chemical name is calcium oxide, calcium oxide. Okay, now when it reacts, then it form CaOH whole twice. What is this one? This is slaked lime. What is this one? Slaked lime. And chemically this is calcium hydroxide. What is this one? Calcium hydroxide. What is this one? Calcium hydroxide. Okay, so now just see, 2 compounds are combining together and forming single product. If single product is formed, it means that is an example of combination reaction. This is slaked lime. Are you getting my point or not? Slaked lime. Now try to understand, whenever there is a whitewashing in the walls or any big monuments or any building, so just see, immediately white color is not produced, shiny surface is not produced, but after 2-3 days, what is there? That surface becomes shiny. Why? Just see, I will tell you what is happening. First, what is there? Your worker, he will take the quicklime. Okay, he will add some amount of water and he will stir it. Okay, so now hissing sound will be produced and now you will get the slaked lime. What you will get? Slaked lime. And when with the help of that slaked lime he whitewashes your building or some other monuments, then what is there? This calcium hydroxide react with calcium hydroxide react with CO2. This is atmospheric CO2, atmospheric CO2, and it form, now just see here, this is aqueous. Okay, this is aqueous, this is gas. Okay, and it forms CaCO3, this is solid, plus H2O liquid. So what is this one? This is calcium carbonate. What is this one? Calcium carbonate. White color is produced because of this one. white shiny surface, white shiny surface. This is calcium carbonate, white shiny surface. So just see, this quicklime is slate lime is reacting with atmospheric carbon dioxide and forming the calcium carbonate, and this is only producing the white shiny surface, and the wall of buildings or monuments become shiny. Okay, so because of this reason only shiny surface appears. Okay, so and they are the example of combination reaction only. Just see, this is compound, this is compound, this is also compound, which is for okay, but here this one is not an example of combination reaction. Why? This is an example of combination reaction. Here single product is not formed, more than one product is formed. So this is not an example of combination reaction, but in NCERT book they have given here, and sometime in exam they are asking, in the box they have given. So why white color is produced after white washing? So this is the reason. Here in the activity, what is there? You add water to the quicklime, so this will form slate lime. And not only this one, some amount of heat is also generated, and your beaker become hot. So remember here that this is an example of exothermic reaction also. So please just take care this one. So this is an example of combination reaction between two compound. Now combination between elements and compound. So there are so many reaction which are an example of combination reaction, where elements and compounds are reacting. One of the reaction already I have told, CO plus O2. This is gas, this is equal to CO2 gas. Now balance the reaction, 2 and 2. Just see, here what is there? This is compound, this is element combining together and forming single product. Always remember, wherever single product is formed, that is only an example of combination reaction. Okay, so I hope that you understood the combination reaction with the activity. Now here they have given some examples. Now just see, here we can write a combination between two elements. This reaction can also be written. Just see here, H2 gas plus O2 gas, this is equal to H2O liquid. Okay, just balance the reaction. So here write 2, here write 2, everything is balanced. So this is also an example of combination reaction only. Elements, hydrogen is element, oxygen is element, and it is forming water, that is the compound. Single product is formed. So in this way all your examples of combination reaction is completely completed, whatever is given in the NCERT book. Now there are some reactions where they have explained exothermic type of reaction. So what are exothermic reactions? The reactions where heat is evolved, that reaction is called exothermic reactions. Okay, so just see some examples of exothermic reactions. Just see, what are the exothermic? Remember, it doesn't mean that it is associated with the combination reaction. Some of the combination reactions may be exothermic reaction. All types of reaction may be exothermic reaction and may not be. So don't think that it is related with the combination reaction. All combination reactions are exothermic reaction. It is not like that. Okay, it is given in the NCERT book that some examples of exothermic reactions. So I am covering some of the combination reaction may be exothermic. So what are the exothermic reactions? Reaction in which heat is evolved along with the formation of product is called exothermic reaction. And here heat word should be should be added in product side. Heat word should be added in product side. So just try to understand. These are the examples. Burning of magnesium ribbon is an example of exothermic reaction. How? Just see. When magnesium ribbon burns in air, it produces white dazzling flame, magnesium oxide, plus here what is there? Heat. So it is an example of exothermic reaction. It burns with white dazzling flame. Here you should write burn with white dazzling flame. Okay, and the white ash of magnesium oxide is formed along with the evolution of heat. Next one is formation of slaked lime. And formation of slaked lime, that process name is slaking of lime. So just try to understand. Calcium oxide solid, here H2O liquid. So here what is there? CaOH whole twice aqueous, plus here what is there? Heat. Okay, this is also an example of exothermic reaction. Now you can do this activity. When you touch the take quicklime, this is quicklime, okay, and add some amount of water, so heat will be produced, and after some time if you will touch the bottom of the beaker, then what would be there? Heat will, it become very very hot. It means heat is evolved. So this is also an example of exothermic reaction. And this, what is the name of this process? Slaking of lime. हिंदी में बोलते हैं चूना बुझाना. Okay, and hissing sound with the bubbles will come out. Okay, next one is burning of natural gas. Actually what is the natural gas? Natural gas is, just see, natural gas. This is mixture of methane 95% plus 5% hydrogen. This is natural gas, burning of natural gas. Just see, natural gas, that is basically what is there? Methane. It burns in air, gas. So here what is there? CO2 gas, plus what is there? H2O vapor. Okay, plus here what is there? Heat. Okay, natural gas is used as a fuel. Okay, so just see, heat is evolved. This is also an example of please balance the reaction. Now here write 2H2O. Okay, now 2H2O, here 2. Okay, please balance the reactions. Okay, so just see, this is also an example of exothermic reactions only, because heat is evolved. Okay, so burning of natural gas, and here I gave you the percentage of natural gas. Methane 95% and hydrogen 5%. Now respiration is an example of exothermic reaction. Just see, in respiration what is happening? Whatever food is digested, what is the ultimate food, means ultimate digested product of food is, see, carbohydrate is ultimately digested into glucose. Protein ultimately digested into amino acids. Okay, fatty acids, they are digested into glycerol. Okay, these are the ultimate digestion product. And where digestion process is getting completed? It is getting completed in small intestine. Okay, so just try to understand that food which is getting digested, after getting digested, they should be broken down into simpler product. Okay, and now if they are broken down into simpler product means, as I told you, that carbohydrate should be broken down into glucose, protein, amino acid, fatty acid into glycerol. Okay, so just see those products, they should be absorbed, with the help of villi of small intestine, and they should be assimilated also. Assimilation means it should be transported to all parts of the body. So in the blood, what is there? Nutrients is there. What are the nutrients? Glucose is the nutrients, amino acid is the nutrients, glycerol, fat means glycerol, they are the nutrients. Okay, and they should be transported to all parts of the body. That is only called the assimilation. Okay, and they should reach to each cells. In the cells, what is there? We are respiring, we are taking in oxygen. So that glucose, just see, glucose means C6H12O6. Okay, this will be oxidized O2, 6O2, respiration. Then what would be there? 6CO2 plus 6H2O, that is equal to here energy. Energy is released, and this energy, what is this energy? This may be in the form of heat or some other form. That is why whenever we are doing the work, what is there? Sweating is there, perspiration is there. Why? Because our body is working more. That is why it is becoming hot. So respiration is an example of exothermic reaction. Here energy is released. Because of that energy, we could perform our daily life. Okay, I am teaching, you are studying, or whatsoever work we are doing in our daily life, all because of respiration process. So that energy is released by the oxidation of this carbohydrate or glucose. Okay, now just see, this will also be in the aqueous form, this will be in the gaseous form, this will be in gaseous form, and this is aqueous. Okay, so these are some of the examples of exothermic reactions. Now decomposition of vegetable matter. Okay, there is one more example, decomposition of vegetable matters. Decomposition of vegetable matters, that is also an example of exothermic reactions. So just see, I will write here another example. Just see, just a minute. Fourth, and this one here I am writing decomposition of vegetable matter into compost. Decomposition of vegetable matter into compost is also an example of exothermic reaction. That is why if you see the bed of compost, it is very hot. Especially downwards layer, they are very hot, because their decomposition is an example of exothermic reaction. So decomposition of vegetable matter into compost is an example of exothermic reaction. In this way, the duration of today's video is over. Thank you. I hope that you are watching video daily and covering all the contents. Okay, afterwards I will teach the remaining types of reaction. So today I have completed the combination reaction. Tomorrow I will complete the decomposition reaction. This is just opposite to combination reaction. Thank you.